Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt, from renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year. You can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then, you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like EFTs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing, Inc. Member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC. SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
Feeling heavy and depleted after the holidays? Prolon's 5-day fasting mimicking diet makes it easy to reset your body, habits, and energy heading into the new year. Developed with USC's Longevity Institute, Prolon is a nutrition program that works at the cellular level to rejuvenate you from within, supporting fat loss, glowing skin, and sharper focus. It's a simple, science-backed way to turn intentions into action. No injections, no guesswork, just real results. Get 15% off when you subscribe at prolonlife.com/iHeart. That's prolonlife.com/iHeart.
Want to sell your car your way? Who wouldn't? That's why CarMax offers a car selling experience designed just for you, with online and in-store options. Want to know what your car is worth quickly? Get an online offer in under 2 minutes. Want to think it over? Use OfferWatch to keep tabs on your car's value over time. Plus, CarMax offers flexible selling options with express drop-off, in-store, or pick-up at home. Selling your car is in your control with CarMax. Want to drive? CarMax. Pickup not available everywhere. Restrictions and fee may apply. See CarMax.com for details.
Well, the holidays have come and gone once again, but if you've forgotten to get that special someone in your life a gift, well, Mint Mobile is extending their holiday offer of half off unlimited wireless. So here's the idea. You get it now, you call it an early present for next year. What do you have to lose? Give it a try at mintmobile.com/switch.
Limited time 50% off regular price for new customers. Upfront payment required. $45 for 3 months, $90 for 6 months, or $180 for 12-month plan. Taxes and fees extra. Speeds may slow after 50 gigabytes per month when network is busy. See terms.
I'm Heather Dubrow.
I'm Terry Dubrow.
And we're going to keep this between us.
Yes, we are. We're not telling you a thing.
Okay, so we have a 10-year age gap. It's actually, I would just like to say, the record, it's 10 and a half.
By the way, it's a very good age gap. I would recommend it highly.
Why?
Because I think, first of all, girls grow up.
Girls are more mature than boys.
Than guys.
Yeah.
So
that's for sure.
So at 15, we're 12. You guys are 15. At 20, we're 15. You're like 22. So by the time, when I was 27, I was except for the fact I was positioned.
Yeah.
I still had the emotional maturity level of a 17-year-old.
You still do.
I kind of still do.
Yes.
Maybe I progressed.
You still like a good fart joke.
Maybe,
But
I've already been always been arrested in the 5th grade stage anyway.
Yes.
Yeah. But so for a guy, at least from my generation, I can't speak to how it is now, but I met you at 38. Our sensibility was the same. Whereas at 27, I was not serious.
You're still not serious.
I'm still not serious. But I mean,
we've been together 29 years. Nothing has changed.
That's true. I'm not very serious.
To me, look, well, let me read you a couple of couples that are in the headlines recently.
Oh.
Okay. So Nikki Bella is 42 and there's romance rumors that she's hanging out with the Eagles star Cooper DeJean and he's 22.
Oh.
So there's a 20-year age gap. Alex, I'm sure you read Alex Earl and Tom Brady were hanging out on a super yacht.
Yes.
New Year's Eve. So 25 and 48.
Yeah. Okay.
So they have
doesn't count.
23-year age gap.
You know why that doesn't count?
Why?
Because Tom Brady is Tom Brady.
No, but
It's like Leonardo DiCaprio. I mean, when you're that level of superstar, you don't have an age. You are. Do you know what I mean?
No, I don't agree. And Kathy Griffin, 65, had a secret romance with a 23-year-old after her divorce, a 42-year gap.
Congratulations, Kathy Griffin.
And also there's Sarah Paulson and Holland Taylor have a 32-year age gap. I love what she said. Yeah. And I remember everyone was giving Sarah Paulson a lot of flack when the two of them first got together.
They're girls.
So it's still a 32-year age
Different
gap.
rules apply to girl on girl, don't you think?
No.
It doesn't seem as pervy.
So
there's a let's be honest.
Can I read this?
There's a pervy component to an old dude with a young girl. She could be your daughter. She could be your daughter's daughter. That's what's so weird about it. It's people. Yes, you.
Well, can it be your son? I mean,
No,
look. What if the woman like Kathy Griffin? She could be, the guy's grandmother. So what? Why is that okay?
I know, but it's different when the senior person is a female. Don't you think?
Well, I think there's just double standards to all of this.
Yeah,
this is what I think. I think,
does a 42-year-old woman? Wait, Kathy Griffin is 65.
Mm-hmm.
No, she's 65.
Yes.
And the guy is how old? 22.
23.
She's not taking advantage of him. Whereas a 65-year-old guy and a 22-year-old girl, one could argue, weirdly, there's a power dynamic shift. There's a taking advantage of. There's a Svengali thing. I don't think there's a Svengaliism when it comes to a
Listen to me.
woman and a young guy.
Relationships are transactional. So,
So what's the transaction with Kathy Griffin and this 22-year-old?
She wanted good young sex. Cher is 79 and her boyfriend is 39.
See, another example. Nobody's perved out by that. Nobody's cringed out by that ever.
But here's the thing.
Because it's Cher.
It's Cher.
And she's locked in
So
time.
it'd be different if she weren't famous or rich.
It would be different in that we'd all go,
Why?
What? Now you're thinking it must be transaction. Now you're talking, it shifts from being, you're dating this legendary, historic person, and now you're dating someone who's rich. So the transaction is you're doing it for money.
Okay, let's take the money and stuff out of it.
I don't think
What do you think? What do you just think in general about age gaps? Like, we already talked. We don't need to dive into this one again. But if something happened to me, you're dating 30-year-olds. You told me, right?
Yes.
So that's a 37-year-old, 35-year-old.
Let's face it. The only reason I'm able to do that is because I'm semi-famous and I'm wealthy. No 30-year-old girl is going to date Terry Dubrow, who's not Terry Dubrow.
It's a point.
Thank you. I mean, seriously, and Leonardo DiCaprio is, well, he's really still really handsome. But if he weren't Leonardo DiCaprio, rich and famous Leonardo DiCaprio, could he date supermodels? Absolutely not. He looks like he could be the guy next door at this stage of his life. If you remove the
But he's
Leonardo DiCaprio. Yeah. He's not that gorgeous,
So you're saying only famous or wealthy people can do these huge age gaps. Although we have a friend who have a 27-year-old age gap, and neither of them are famous.
Who?
Oh, but they're wealthy. Never mind.
Okay, so unless the dude is extraordinarily preserved and handsome, well, I guess then why would they be attracted to each other anyway? There has to be some extenuating circumstance that explains why an old woman or an old dude can date a really young.
I'm just telling you,
it has to be based on wealth or fame. That's it.
Does it bother you? Like, does it bother you when you see couples like that? Like when I read those to you, are you like, ew?
No, I'll tell you why it doesn't bother me.
Well, how old is Tom Brady?
I'm semi-famous and wealthy, so if in case I ever need to date, I know that I can use that power, that superpower, to get some young hot chicks.
He's like, oh, my wife's still looking good. It's not in the cards for me.
No. I'm just saying, although that's not necessarily true.
See, Tom Brady's oldest kid is 18. So I'm okay that they have this huge age gap. If Tom Brady's oldest kid was 22 and he's dating a 25-year-old, I don't know.
Support for the show comes from Public, the investing platform for those who take it seriously. On Public, you can build a multi-asset portfolio of stocks, bonds, options, crypto, and now generated assets, which allow you to turn any idea into an investable index with AI. It all starts with your prompt. From renewable energy companies with high free cash flow to semiconductor suppliers growing revenue over 20% year over year, you can literally type any prompt and put the AI to work. It screens thousands of stocks, builds a one-of-a-kind index, and lets you backtest it against the S&P 500. Then, you can invest in a few clicks. Generated assets are like EFTs with infinite possibilities, completely customizable and based on your thesis, not someone else's. Go to public.com/podcast and earn an uncapped 1% bonus when you transfer your portfolio. That's public.com/podcast. Paid for by Public Investing. Brokerage services by Open to the Public Investing, Inc. Member FINRA SIPC. Advisory services by Public Advisors LLC. SEC registered advisor. Generated assets is an interactive analysis tool. Output is for informational purposes only and is not investment recommendation or advice. Complete disclosures available at public.com/disclosures.
Now I'd like to introduce you to Meaningful Beauty, the famed skincare brand created by iconic supermodel Cindy Crawford. It's her secret to absolutely gorgeous skin. Meaningful Beauty makes powerful and effective skincare simple, and it's loved by millions of women. It's formulated for all ages and all skin tones and types, and it's designed to work as a complete skincare system, leaving your skin feeling soft, smooth, and nourished. I recommend starting with Cindy's full regimen, which contains all 5 of her best-selling products, including the amazing youth-activating Melon Serum. This next-generation serum has the power of melon leaf stem cell technology. It's melon leaf stem cells encapsulated for freshness and released onto the skin to support a visible reduction in the appearance of wrinkles. With thousands of glowing 5-star reviews, why not give it a try? Subscribe today and you can get the amazing Meaningful Beauty system for just $49.95. That includes our introductory 5-piece system, free gifts, free shipping, and a 60-day money-back guarantee. All of that available at meaningfulbeauty.com.
Breaking news, everybody. Not everything is terrible. I repeat, not everything is terrible. The ripple effect with Jenna Kim Jones is proof that the internet, it hasn't ruined humanity entirely.
Clean the world. We have almost 10,000 hotels that operate our soap and plastic recycling program. And we have created and distributed 90 million free bars of soap to children, families, mothers in 127 countries across the globe.
It's like magic, you guys. So put down your doom scroller and pick up your faith in humanity and join me, Jenna, for the ripple effect. It's a reminder that you can start a ripple that changes everything. You really can.
Best stat of all is that the death rate to children under the age of 5 dying to hygiene-related illnesses has decreased by more than 60% since the day we started.
Listen to The Ripple Effect with Jenna Kim Jones on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
The new year means new health goals, not just for your body, but for your finances too. But did you know financial health is directly related to identity protection? You need LifeLock because your personal info is in endless places that are outside of your control. It only takes one mistake, and not even your mistake, to expose you to identity theft and lost funds. LifeLock monitors hundreds of millions of data points per second and alerts you to threats you could miss on your own. If your identity is stolen, LifeLock's U.S.-based restoration specialist will fix it, backed by the $1 Million Protection Package. In fact, restoration is guaranteed or your subscription money back. Don't face drained accounts, fraudulent loans, or other financial losses from identity theft alone. Resolve to make identity, health, and wealth part of your New Year's goals with LifeLock. Visit LifeLock.com/iHeart and save up to 40% your first year. That's 40% off at LifeLock.com/iHeart. Terms apply.
It's Danielle Fishel, but to 90% of the pop culture stratosphere, I am forever Topanga Lawrence, a character I played from the ages 12 to 19 on the 90s family sitcom Boy Meets World. From my first kiss to my first haircut, absolutely everything was caught on camera. So now, 30 years later, it's time to turn the tables. For my new podcast, Teen Beat with Danielle Fishel, I'll be sitting down with other celebrities to unearth the details of their untelevised upbringings. I'm asking guests to open their childhood diaries and reveal embarrassing fashion choices, school crushes, dramatic friend fallouts, using our nostalgic and awkward pasts as a roadmap to understand who we are today. I gave you my childhood. it's time I hear yours. Listen to Teen Beat with Danielle Fishel on the iHeartRadio app, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you get your podcasts.
Tom Brady seems like the kind of guy who might actually be into someone's personality as well. So she might not only just be rather good looking, because she's not extraordinarily good looking, rather good looking, she may be super cool.
Well, that's the thing. I mean, there's a difference between being attracted to someone and having sex with someone, fine. That's a purely physical thing. But if you're going to continue on a relationship with someone and you're going to hang out with them and go on dates with them and spend the night with them and wake up in the morning and be on vacation, all those things, it has to be more than just looks.
Right, but Leonardo DiCaprio only dates supermodels. He wouldn't date Alex Earle. Not in a million years. Not cute enough. Sorry. Look, we all bring our superpower to a relationship, right? How did I score Heather Page Kent?
You were lucky.
I was lucky, but I scored Heather Page Kent because what do I always say? I studied.
He studied.
I studied.
It's
I studied and became a surgeon and then became a plastic surgeon.
But that's why I took the date. You had to follow through with your looks and personality and lifestyle and humor and the way you treat me. I would have
gone for me if I didn't have that one superpower.
I never would have taken the date.
No, but I think even meeting me, if you met me at a restaurant, we're standing at a bar and we met and I had a really funny personality, I still don't think you would have gone for me if I didn't have one outstanding sort of thing on my curriculum vitae that you could sign on to get a girl like you, to be honest. Is this too honest? Am I being too honest?
No, you should be honest. No, I'm evaluating what my response is.
I mean, I always told you, my mother always said, I'm thinking about being a doctor. She goes, oh, women love doctors. And I became a doctor, and not that many people were into me. And then I said, oh, I'm thinking about being a surgeon. Oh, women love surgeons. And I became during my general surgery residency, girls weren't that into me. And then she goes, I'm thinking, well, I'm going to go into plastic surgery. Oh, women love plastic surgery.
That was
plastic
true.
surgeons. And I became plastic surgeons. For once, it was true.
Yeah, it was true. Yeah.
Plastic surgery, that's like sexy.
That's sexy.
Yeah.
Totally. So funny.
So otherwise, I think the age gap is transactional.
Do you ever notice the age gap between us?
You and I have been married so long. We are such two peas in a pod. It's interesting we don't look more like each other. Two friends that hang out their whole lives, they end up looking like each other, even if one is a much better looking version of the other one. You and I are so similar. We complete each other's sentences. You literally know what I'm thinking.
It's true.
If I just look at you and stare at you, you'll go, you want yogurt with peanuts.
Yeah.
How did you know that? It's weird how you know everything and you'll attribute maybe something you're feeling to something I'm feeling and be inaccurate. You'll be, and I go, no, that's not what I was thinking at all. Although you've seen those internet memes where the girl goes, what are you thinking about right now? And the guy goes, he's looking off. And he goes, pigs are larger than I thought they were.
Yeah, it's funny. Men are very simple.
Yes.
I don't ever notice the age gap between us. No, I really don't. Except, you know what I hate?
At a certain point, you become the same age.
The kids, no, we're 10 and a half years
old.
old.
No. What I'm saying is, what's the age gap between a 70-year-old and a 60-year-old? There's no age gap. In terms of your life experiences.
Yeah.
And your maturity.
Right.
What's the age gap between a 60 and a 50-year-old? There is none. You're not going to be more mature between 50 and 60.
I just don't like when the kids, you're a boomer and I am Gen X. And I don't like when the kids call me a boomer because I am not a boomer. I am Gen X.
Oh, well, just because you're a female, I'm more sensitive about your age. I'm not sensitive.
I just don't like that. Boomer is you are a boomer.
I am a boomer.
Yes, I'm not. I am Gen X. It's like a vibe. You know what I mean?
I don't think you and I were ever differently aged. I was never older than you.
Well, I think maybe what you're saying is that we've been evenly matched.
Well, we've been evenly matched, but also when I met you at 38, I didn't know what the word mortgage meant. We've
really grown up together.
Yeah, we have grown up together. I didn't know what a stock was. I really didn't. I didn't know anything about, how to manage I knew medicine. I had done nothing. 128 out of 148 hours a week, I was an awake physician learning how to be a surgeon. That's all I knew.
So I think when we first got together, because you were a doctor that seemed so old
Right.
and wise, and you are, you're the smartest person I know, obviously, but I think that made I could feel the age gap then,
Well, we're at the same stages of life.
but
Yeah.
socially and
Yeah.
emotionally,
Yeah.
we were on the same level.
We were. We came up together.
But that's why when you go and slip, not anymore, but back then when you would slip into doctor mode and do that thing, like I found that very sexy because
Oh, you don't find that sexy anymore?
well, I'm used to it now,
Oh, really?
Well, sometimes. You want to talk to me later? I'll let you know.
Yeah.
So we believe in an age gap.
I think an age gap is good.
But like, Catherine and David Foster, she's younger than his daughters.
For some reason, and I've met him once, and I've never met her. But that age, what is that age gap? 35 years? That seems like an untenable age gap.
It's 35. They're for 35 years. But I think.
Wow, that was a good guess, huh?
Yeah, 35 years. But I think that doesn't bother me. But nothing bothers me. I don't care. I'm absolutely judgment free, to be honest. But the one thing is, like, she's younger than his daughters. I wonder if that's an odd thing.
Well, there is also this thing is, he's going to pass away before her, for sure, correct?
Right.
And there's the will issue of it all because he's extraordinarily, I'm sure, wealthy.
I'm sure they've handled that.
Yeah, but I'm sure that's upsetting to the kids.
I'm sure they had a prenup, and I'm sure that was all handled before they got married.
Yeah.
I wouldn't worry about that.
I'm not worried about it. I'm saying, the kids aren't happy about that.
No, they all seem to get along.
Oh, do they?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. She seems very mature anyway.
Yeah. That's why the actual age gap doesn't really bother me. If, consenting adults go.
How many
for
times
it.
has he been married?
I don't know. 4?
4?
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't know.
I just know I could not date someone younger than me.
No?
I don't think so.
I'll bet you could.
No, I really never have.
I'll bet you could. I'll tell you why. First of all, you're hot.
Thank you.
And so the guy won't ever feel like, oh gosh, she's not hot enough. I'm so young. You know what I mean?
I just feel like, I don't know. I like older guys.
You like older guys?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you'd date someone younger than me.
Well, now we know I could, so.
Oh, I think you could date. Kathy Griffin could date a 22-year-old.
I'm going to date one of Nikki's friends.
If Kathy Griffin can date a 22-year-old, Heather Dubrow can date a fetus.
And on that note, thanks for being here for our bonus episode. We'll see you next week.
At CVS, it matters that we're not just in your community, but that we're part of it. It matters that we're here for you when you need us, day or night. And we want everyone to feel welcomed and rewarded. It matters that CVS is here to fill your prescriptions and here to fill your craving for a tasty and, healthy snack. At CVS, we're proud to serve your community because we believe where you get your medicine matters. So visit us at cvs.com or just come by our store. We can't wait to meet you. Store hours vary by location.
If you're the purchasing manager at a manufacturing plant, you know having a trusted partner makes all the difference. That's why, hands down, you count on Grainger for auto reordering. With on-time restocks, your team will have the cut-resistant gloves they need at the start of their shift. And you can end your day knowing they've got safety well in hand. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
For the first time ever, a truly beautiful medical breakthrough promises physical perfection. One shot makes you hot, but with terrifying consequences. In the new original series, FX is the Beauty, the glamorous world of supermodels turns deadly as mysterious deaths draw in FBI agents and a shadowy billionaire who will stop at nothing to protect his empire. From executive producer Ryan Murphy, FX is the Beauty premieres January 21st on FX, Hulu, and Hulu on Disney Plus for bundle subscribers.
Ever feel like your bedroom's shrinking? Don't worry, you don't have to sell your favorite things to make space. With IKEA Bedroom Storage Solutions, think dressers, wardrobes, full closet systems, even storage boxes. You can keep it all. Your vintage band tees? Safe. Those limited edition sneakers? Plenty of room. And yes, your childhood teddy bear gets a spot too. Don't sell what you love. Store it instead with IKEA Bedroom Storage Solutions. Shop now at ikea.us/bedroom storage.